Nate, one final preseason game left. We've talked so much about gaining the systems and taking the pause out of the game. Where do you think this group is heading into that final test before the real thing starts?
Yeah, I think this is the last game is always the best one in my opinion because you start to feel like it's real, right? The next game you play is for real. That's one of the biggest things, and you get to play at home. I mean, when you start playing home games, it starts to feel like a real season again. You actually feel your energy, your crowd. You get to feel the Delta Center, and just kind of have something to, I'm not saying I just play for myself or we just play for the team. We play for fans. We play for the fun. It's the joy. It's the energy. It's all those things together that makes hockey fun. It's the reason why I love playing every day. And so as you look at this last game, I mean, that's what you have to look forward to, getting yourself in the right frame of mind to play to get up for 82.
How do you feel this decor has come together over training camp?
Yeah, I've played with a lot of guys, so I'm getting a lot of different looks with a lot of different guys. I think they're trying to find a lot of chemistry between players, and I think as we've gone along, you start to feel a little bit more comfortable with guys, and I think that is a big part of it, especially as a new guy. Some of these guys have played together before, so for me, it's just trying to integrate myself as much as I can.
With Delta Center games and every game, we see sometimes on the bench, you like to do a little hand gesture.
I got stuff going on.
When did that start? And tell me a little bit about how it's developed over the years.
Man, I would say, so started in Washington probably 10, 11 years ago. It's kind of wild to say. And at that time, it was just a couple water ball squirts, no problem. And then I got to Vegas, and then it started, the towel got added on top, and then it started becoming a little magic trick. And then I was playing rock, paper, scissors, and a whole lot of things. And that started getting a little bit long. But the end of it, as we know, as you've seen, it's more just kind of like a you and me thing. It's just like, hey, I'm ready to rock. You and me, let's go tonight. It's just kind of like a connection feel for me and the rest of the guys, and just kind of get myself ready for the game. And just that's my moment of kind of clarity of ready. It's time. That's like my finishing moment to my warm up. Be like, okay, now you're in the game.
One last question for you. A teammate of yours in the past, Vitek Vanacek, had a really solid game last night.
Excellent. He was so good. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
What did you think of his performance, not only last night, but throughout training camp and getting immersed into this group immediately?
Yeah, he is such a fantastic guy, and he works really hard. And he's just a guy that when you put him in there, he's just steady Eddie. He's not going to put yourself in a bad situation. So I just love how much him and I know what he's kind of looking for, and when he talks to me when I'm on the ice. So that's a big one for me. And for goalies, it's difficult. You go to a new team, new jerseys, looking at guys' butts, things like that, trying to feel your way around. The body contouring. It's a real thing. I mean, you got to ask them about it sometime. They just stare at backsides all day. But I think he does a really good job with how he's talked to some of us, and he's relying on himself, and he's and it makes that familiarity a little bit easier transition.
Good. After a win, not be any better. That's good. See a few new guys on the ice, so Bader will be ready to play. Cools is. We won't use him. Let's put it that way. He will be ready for the next game, but we're not using him tomorrow.
When it comes to having players like Boehner or Cooley that are coming back from injury at the end of camp, how do you manage their schedule in order to get them ready for that regular preseason game, get any conditioning or systems or any work that needs to be done?
There's a lot of stuff which happened behind the scene where people not necessarily seeing, but those guys they're not coming from a holiday. They were in the rehab. They had a lot of skate with Kyle and a lot of work in the gym, so they're ready to go. They just need to be in the game and feel it a little bit. And Cool's been in one game so far. Banner will be his second game, so that's good for him to have a chance to play before the season started. But like I said, Cool's is day to day at this point. He's pretty close. We have a good feeling he will be ready next week.
I noticed Boot wasn't out there today. Is he healthy?
No, he was sick today. That's a good point. I forgot to mention that. Booter was sick. Yeah.
Someone we were just talking to was Nate Schmidt today,
Yeah.
and the energy that he has is just so infectious.
Yeah.
What impact have you already seen that having in the room?
I think you said it perfectly. I think it's spread around the room. It's so important to have that kind of personality. Him and Turbo, like I said before, the camp will be really important in that sense. So they bring a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm. So that's good.
Andre, I don't know if this is just me watching practice and not seeing what I think I'm seeing, but is there more of an emphasis in this camp in terms of net front and work in that area?
Yeah, it's a good point, Mac, but I will say it comes from both sides. I think our team growing, getting more mature, guys understand even more that is a big part of the offense in the NHL. I think they demand for more, and we obviously want to get even better. Last year we were, I think it's 12 in the league for inside play, rebound, stuff like that. I should probably not throw numbers, but I know we're good. But it's something we need to keep growing and keep getting better. And it's not just getting touch and stuff. It's finishing, scoring goal, keeping our. It's an obvious number, but if you have screen and traffic, you increase your shooting percentage a lot. So all those inside thing or detail are so important. So the guys are into it, and yes, we work a lot at it.
Last couple games, some close games, given you a chance to see guys in different situations, but as coaches, is that also a chance for you guys to experiment how you deploy guys in certain situations as well and how you attack those situations?
Yeah, I think there's always that. Example, yesterday we put Yami with Crosser and Stanny, and play them against Kopitar all night long. They end up +2. They have 2 points. They did a really good job. Basically, that's what I'm trying to do. So that's something we're really happy about. So you do those kind of thing. We change. Yeah, we can say we changed our structure at 5-on-6. So yesterday was a good opportunity for us to work at it and have some footage and some real game experience out of it. So that was good as well. So the preseason, that's what you want in every situation. You want some 3-on-3. We wanted shootout to see. That's important as well. So we had a shootout yesterday, see what we can do better and what was good, what we can improve. So all in all, that's what preseason is. You work on your PK, make some adjustment on our power play, give a chance at a few guys in different spot, and now we're heading at the end of that.
Has Simashev proven he's ready for the NHL?
He's pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah.
He showed his, like I said, really good maturity. Obviously, mobility, strength. He makes good play with the puck. His decision been pretty good. So yeah, he showed his. He was really efficient. Now we'll have good decision to make. What will be the decision? We'll figure that out. But we're heading in that stretch now. That's where the clock is ticking now.
How much harder have those decisions been this season with guys like Simashev and Boot, and again, they're really pushing?
I think they're easier in the sense of you want to have those hard discussion, tough decision, and heartbreaking at sometimes, but that's the NHL. That's what you want. It's the best league in the world. You want inside competition. We said before the camp, if you remember, we said we will have growth from our player who were here, who get a year older, who have experience together. We will have growth from player we acquired like Peterka and Tanev and Schmidt and V and those guys. And we will have improvement from our young guys who are pushing and trying to make a spot in the roster. So we will have more inside competition, and we have that. Thanks, everyone.